Hey guys, Paul here with VHScollector.com. Just thought I'd do a sort of impromptu update with everything that's been going on with me personally and my YouTube videos and the website, of course. And so, as you can see, I'm not shooting this on my DSLR camera, which has far better quality, of course, and sound quality. I'm actually shooting this with my iPhone. So, like I said, the sound quality is not going to be great, but it'll have to do. And the reason I'm not using that camera is because all of my belongings are packed up in boxes, besides my computer, my TV, my bed, and my clothing. But everything I own, everything else is packed away, and it's at my new home. That's actually going to be in Pennsylvania. So I don't have access to that stuff. I don't have access to my movies anymore. So I don't have that VHS wall behind me. Right now, that wall is bare. It's empty. So what this means is that there's not going to be VHS reviews for a while, for months at least. But I'm trying to keep busy in other ways. So like I've said, I want to do those history of home video videos on this channel. So I've been doing a lot of extensive research, a lot of writing. I've already written some articles on the pioneers of home video. For instance, I've written a long, extensive article on Charles Band and his involvement in the home video industry. Also did an article on Eugene Castle, who is, to me, the founder of home video. Not Andre Blay. Andre Blay is important for other reasons, but Eugene Castle is the true pioneer of home video. If you're not, a lot of people don't even know who he is, actually. Not to be confused with William Castle, but an important figure in the home video industry for sure. Look him up, or just wait for the video. I did a lot of research on really interesting stuff. So I've been doing that, and eventually I'm going to get a nice microphone. I'm going to start recording some narration, so it's not going to be on-camera stuff with me. There's no reason for me to be on camera. It's going to be narrated. So I'm keeping busy with that stuff. So you're not going to have VHS reviews for a while, but you will have those history of home video videos, hopefully. So there's a lot of articles that I have set up, a lot of different sets of videos, and I guess a series of videos that I want to do. So that's that. Can't promise when those will be done. Like I said, I'm moving. I am leaving New York to move to my new home in Pennsylvania, and I will not miss New York. I never felt like I belonged in New York. I was born and raised here, but I never felt like I belonged here. People here are obnoxious, a lot of traffic. Just trying to leave Long Island where I'm at, it's just a task, because you're going to spend at least $20 or so in tolls just to leave the island, and there's traffic. So I will not miss Long Island. Sure, I have some memories here. I'm going to miss some of the people I know here, but otherwise it should be a positive move for sure. I know there's a lot of VHS collectors in Pennsylvania, actually. I'm not friends with really any real VHS collectors in person, so maybe I could connect with some people there. But you know how I feel about hipsters. I'm really interested in maybe meeting up with people who are legitimately interested in the history of home video and not the irony of VHS in a digital age. I'm not interested in that. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Once I get relocated over there, I get set back up, I'll be making a lot more videos, hopefully, and we'll have the new website running. Where I'm moving, actually, the internet is awful, so I don't plan to stay there for too long, I don't think. So I don't know, we'll see what happens in that regard. What else? So the website, right, guys? Everyone's anxious to see this website. So I hit some snags with these developers. So as you guys know, I've mentioned it before, I made a deal with some developers from Upwork. They had outstanding reviews, great credentials, and we came to a deal. I capped my budget at $7,000. And this whole time, gosh, arm's getting tired holding this thing. I'm actually holding up the phone. But no tripod here. But anyway, so as I've said before, the deadline was actually back in December. Part of me knew that they weren't going to complete this website by the deadline, but because of their reviews and everything, I thought that, okay, they're not going to get it by the deadline, but they do outstanding work, it seems, so I'll just go with it. So the whole project was split up into 4 pieces. So by the end of the third part, which was, I guess, a month or two ago. I kind of get on their case and say, listen guys, the deadline was back in December because I want the website to be finished already. And so somebody over there at the company does some math and they realize their company's actually in the hole for this project. Meaning that they put so many hours into it, paying their developers and everything, that they're actually losing money on this project. So now it turns from a very cordial relationship, very professional, to I'm the bad guy. So they start blaming me for the project taking so long. They start saying, well, you keep changing things, you keep, making requests to change code or whatever. I don't friggin' know. And I try to explain to them, well, this is because you guys keep screwing things up. You guys don't test your work. You guys don't check your grammar. You guys don't check spelling, and you guys also don't have an eye for basic aesthetics. Like, for instance, the website will have all these a page might have all these wrong font sizes on it, and I tell them, guys, does this look right to you? On what planet does this look right to you? How could you just pass this off? And this is why the website has taken so long. All this back and forth communication, like, fix this, guys. I test something. Fix this, guys. It's like these guys don't check their work. And they don't use just basic reasoning. They're excellent developers for sure, but it's just the back and forth stuff just drains our time. They could pretty much do what I asked them to do, but it's just like I have to go back and forth with them a few times before they get it right. And they want to blame me for being sort of nitpicky. I made a PDF file for these guys. It's about 40 pages, detailed instructions for the website. So I don't know. I guess there's no excuse for it. But anyway, so towards the end of this third section of the website's development, they do this math, and like I said, they realize they're in the hole. And then they tell me that they want more money out of me now, more than the deal was. The deal was capped at $7,000 to complete this project, and I told them, this is my cap, I can't go over this. And so it put me in a really tight spot because they still had the website on their servers, which is my fault. I really should have set up a separate server for them to develop the new website on. Totally my fault. But so in a way, I felt like they were holding the website for ransom. They wanted more money, and I wasn't going to get the website unless I gave it to them. So I gave them the last payment that I owed them anyway. And I said, listen, with this last payment, I want you to move the website to my server, migrate data, and do these few other things. Now there's a bunch of outstanding things, like different tasks, that they're not going to do with the final payment because they want more money. They want an additional, like, $3,000 to finish these few other tasks. Which it's not even worth that much, in my opinion. What they're trying to do, really, is they're trying to make up for all the money that they lost. They're trying to, I don't know. For instance, so for this last section that they're doing, which doesn't even include the rest of the website, they're estimating the number of hours that each task is going to take, and they're highly inflated numbers, like ridiculously inflated numbers. I guess they think that I'm just some idiot and I don't know anything about coding or whatnot. I do have a friend who's very proficient with computers and coding and different things like this, and so even he told me, like, listen, yeah, they're really trying to screw you. They're trying to make up for all that they lost, and so they don't want to do a lot of work, a lot of extra work for you, because in their eyes, they feel like they gave you enough. So this just puts me in a really bad spot. So ultimately what this means, well, first I should say I gave them that last payment, and they're in the process of migrating it, and hopefully the data, which has been a rocky road, which I expected it to be. But ultimately, I want to have a live version of the site up, and so you guys will be able to access the database to see all the cool new features on the website. You won't be able to access your accounts because there's still, like I said, there's still some outstanding tasks that have to be completed with the website. So it's going to cost me additional money, but at least if I could get the website up, I could raise some more funds. People will see the work that's been done on this website. It won't just be me flapping my gums saying, oh, I'll make a video for you guys going through the new website, because I know I kept saying that, and it just didn't happen because these people kept dragging me. So just dragging this process out. So yeah, there's a website. It's being made. It's towards the end of completion, and I hope that once I make it go live and you guys can see it, you guys will have faith in it and start and possibly contribute more money to another campaign. And I really don't have perks to give, unfortunately. You know, I just hope you guys have the generosity to contribute to something that will last forever, I guess. I mean, we're compiling a lot of interesting data and information, so yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. The website is awesome. It's functioning exactly as I've wanted it to, as I've envisioned it. There's some tweaks and stuff that need to be made, but these developers are nickel and diming every little goddamn thing now. So if I ask them to fix something, they're not going to do it because they tell me it's out of scope, out of the current tasks that they're doing right now. So they're not being very helpful with me at this time. So, but a website is coming. I told you guys a new website would go live some point this summer. It's going to happen. There's no doubt about it, and I'm just really anxious to show it to you guys. We're slowly migrating the data over, which these developers are really flubbing on. They're just really screwing up the process. So, but the few bits that they have migrated, the distributors and the VHS nodes and these sort of things, it's awesome. It's just functioning exactly as I pictured it. It doesn't have all the lag and all the issues of the current website, which I still don't know what the problem is with that website. Part of me being all paranoid thinks it's some kind of script on the server that's stealing all the resources from the website. I don't know what it is. But seeing everything functioning smoothly with the stuff we already migrated, it's just bliss. It's just awesome. So if you're familiar with Discogs or archive.org or websites of this nature, it's really similar to that. So yeah, there it is, guys. There's the update. I'm going to update you guys again. I'm going to make another video when it is launched. I'll give a sort of tour of the video in the state that it will be in when it's launched. Kind of give you guys, some insight on the new features. There's some really cool ones that I've added on there, which I've already discussed in previous videos, but you could actually see them now. So yeah, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, and hopefully you guys could support again. If you have it in your heart to donate more money to this project, once you see it, you'll have faith in it. You'll see how everything just comes together. I've been working on this for over 10 years, this project, and it's different versions. I mean, I started with Slasher Index, making the website in Dreamweaver by myself, making these individual HTML pages for each VHS cassette. It was just, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But now this is hopefully the end. So we're in the end game, certainly, to quote Dr. Strange, I guess. But stay tuned, guys. A couple weeks, hopefully, we get the new website up. My friend is going to help me, like I said, migrate it the correct way. And hopefully this will mean if I stop these guys from doing the migration process because they're doing it wrong, maybe I could have them work on something else instead of this migration, which they're really botching right now. So, we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to show you guys, the progress that we've made. It's just, I'm so goddamn anxious. I'm more anxious than you guys because as I've been working on this, I've had, with this website, VHScollector.com, I've had, let's see, 3 different developers working on this project at different times in the past, not including these new developers. So, you get all these different developers working on something, and they're using other people's code, and it just becomes a sloppy mess, and it's just not the best way to build a website. But I had no choice. But this is a new, fresh website. And everything is done from the bottom up, migrating all the old data to new one. User accounts, you guys are going to have your user accounts on there, certainly. Although you won't be able to access them right away. But we're working on that. So thanks, guys, for watching. Stay tuned, and see you guys next time. Thanks.